Hey, Eric, what the heck is an NFT? I think the audience might want to know.
That's a great question, and one that I've been spending all my weekends and nights and late hours into the night trying to understand. NFT is shorthand for non-fungible token, and what an NFT actually is a digital deed of proof of ownership of a thing. And in this case, or in the most popular case right now, NFTs stand for digital art.
Makes sense. Can you do anything else other than digital art with an NFT?
So yeah, you can do more than art. You can associate ownership of physical things in the real world. They can be used for digital ownership of things, such as at some point in the very near future, owning and buying pieces and parts of video games, right? Like if you might have collected an extremely rare legendary sword in like some sort of online RPG. With NFTs, with kind of these digital deeds, you're able to track the owner and provably through blockchain technology, prove that you are that owner and that you have the right to share, send, or sell those things. So very exciting time for people that are building these sort of digital collectibles.
That's amazing. It almost sounds like fractional shares. Like it's an opportunity where we can actually equally divide and have fractional shares improve along the way. It's not like just fake paper being tossed around. Right?
So that's a really good point. There are ways for people to have fractional ownership of some sort of digital collectible, digital piece of art. And I think if you build on Celo, or you look at Celo as a platform to build on, you can see that this is something that you could do for very, very quickly, right? You can process these things very quickly. And right now with gas being so low, you can also do it for very cheap. And it gives you a way to, through the trust of blockchain, through the trust of blocks being validated, you can prove ownership all the way down through however long, how much time you need. But it's not just owning of a thing; it could be partial ownership, and there's a lot of different standards that have been introduced to allow for these things.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the standards, because when you mention that, I think to myself, 721 versus 1155. And do you, from the point of view of Ethereum developer, for instance, coming over to Celo, is there anything that's different there? Like, do they have to worry about the standards that were established for NFTs, like 721 versus 1155? Or can they just put that over?
Yeah, that's a good question too. And we already have, I think, ERC 721 live on the platform. And I do believe we also have ERC 1151, but I need to check. And the thing is, you can use your contract and reference that standard to do whatever you have already done on another platform. And again, because things are so cheap and easy to get started, you could launch one of your own contracts very, very cheaply. I've had friends launch projects on Ethereum, and it costs anywhere from $800 to several $1,000s, depending on how complex those contracts are. And if you're just trying to experiment, use Celo, and build it. And I think you can get a lot of, very, very quick response time, and do a lot more fun things than having to wait several minutes and pay lots of money.
Wow, that sounds like a huge opportunity for developers to participate. Does anything stand out here in regards to opportunities that you would like to signal to developers?
That's a good question. And the most promising thing I see with NFTs on Celo is that it's wide open space. The team and the project has been working on making Celo be the best that it can be. We're constantly working to improve it, but we need people like you to build on top of it. And if you see opportunity that you'd like to see elsewhere for cheaper, faster, I think it's up to the developers to bring that in. And because it's such a wide open space, there's a big opportunity for somebody to be the biggest NFT platform on Celo. That has not been solved yet. And that, to me, if I was a developer, which I am, I'm also thinking about how can I benefit from this sort of information. So I'd be building and hacking and trying these things out. Very easy to get started, EVM compatible. You can bring over a contract that maybe you already like. You like loot, bring loot over. Make a Celo loot. Just try it out. It's very cheap and easy to get started. If you use Testnet, it's basically free. So give it a shot.
Yep, and with Alcahora's Testnet, that's the name of our testnet, people can connect to it using a URL string. It's in our docs. They don't even have to worry about a node. Of course, you can set up your own node, but it's all there for rapid development. Love it, love it. Thanks, Eric. So if you're a developer and you're interested in building on a blockchain, maybe you came from Web 2, maybe you're building some solutions on mobile, native, cross-platform, you're interested in a change, this is a good time to be thinking about Celo. What I would like to say is go ahead and check out our hackathon. We have Make Crypto Mobile Hackathon, known as MoFi, hashtag MoFi, mobile finance. It's easier than people think to come on board. We're an EVM compatible chain, we're ready to go, and there's major opportunities here, all right? We have several tracks with over $2.5 million in prizes for you, the developers, the creators out there looking to make an impact, maybe looking for a change. Yeah, we want to see you. So in the hackathon, the tracks that we have, it's not just for decentralized finance. Think of DeFi as like a wide spectrum. Within it, we have several tracks, right? NFTs, tooling, gaming, creators, infrastructures, green eco, and of course, cross-chain interoperability. So what are you doing waiting? Like, I think right now you should be clicking a link and joining our hackathon. All right, a month long, major opportunity, over $2.5 million in prizes. Come on, developers, don't miss out your chance to make an impact on a blockchain that's ready to go for you.